Okay, on the Cottonwood fire, we did increase some containment on here. This whole horseshoe yesterday came in, we got containment on that, so we're bumped up to 88% on the Cottonwood fire. Things are looking really well. Yesterday, we didn't have that fire activity that we had the day before, but crews are still working to pinch this off, this uncontained piece up here in Division Alpha, which is basically south of Brady and Maxwell, and then also kind of finish this piece uncontained. We still have 4 crews going direct on that. Still have the heavy helicopters, the Blackhawks, supporting those efforts with bucket drops. We moved an entire division of resources to what we call a swing shift. So they come on at 10 o'clock in the morning and then they work till midnight, just so we can provide that presence out there if something does kind of get a little squirrely or someone dials 911, and just to provide that later into the evening presence for them. So things are looking well on both fires, and today the governor and the United States Department of Agriculture Secretary Rollins, will be here at the ICP, and we're planning to give those folks a good briefing and a show me tour and visit with the locals here. So that's the plan for today here at Morrill ICP in Ogallala. So time for our Q&A. What kind of work is happening on the northwest side of Cottonwood? I think I discussed that. Will finishing containment up there be a long process similar to the last 2% of Morrill? You know, that's a great question, because this business is all about the weather. So depending on our weather, or hotter and drier, or different winds today, we can expect more containment up there if that holds pretty rapidly. Suppression repair. So actually repairing the fire lines that were implemented on the fire to reach containment. That work is in process with some of our road graders and some of the county road graders and whatnot that are going over those grader lines and rolling that berm back in. I do believe there's plans in place through state of Nebraska and NRCS and some of those agencies to look at more long-term stuff like seeding and whatnot. How long would you anticipate there will be interior pockets burning like what we saw on this weekend? There's a lot of cedars that did not burn that were impacted by fire that still have heat around them, and you know, just a little pocket of heat that might be the size of a teacup. If it gets the right wind on it, you know, it can grow and start torching out some cedars. So I would anticipate that we'll see that throughout our duration here. So let's go to, here's something that's really important. So we provide, you know, all the human needs that to our firefighters, as far as good places to sleep, food, fuel, all of that stuff when we come here. Provide them good briefing, good leaders in tent. But one of the things we don't talk about is the mental health aspects of this business. And I know that sometimes it can get to be a lot, and especially for you locals that were engaged on the fires from the start, the local fire departments and whatnot. That's a significant event that a lot of them have never ever seen before, and that's okay if you're trying to process all of that, about the chaos and the violence of these events that sometimes kind of follow us home. So I want you to know that there's some free on-site counseling going on these fires, that folks are struggling with, you know, what they went through. One will be Monday, March 23rd in Gothenburg, 0900 to 1300, and that will be at the First Methodist Church up there in Gothenburg. And then Tuesday, March 24th in Ogallala, 0900 to 1300 also will be at the NACO building. I'm not quite sure what that is, but anyway, I want to get this out to the local fire chiefs that may be listening. And you know, if you have crew members on your fire department, it's okay. It's okay to not feel right about something after significant as this is. So pass that on to your guys, and let them know that there's some people that they can talk to, some mental health professionals and whatnot. So appreciate your time, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Thanks.